Let's do some politics because the National Democratic Congress flag bearer John Dramani Mahama has applauded calls for a review of the free senior high school policy, emphasizing its substantial budget allocation. Now, speaking at the 75th Annual New Year School and Conference, John Mahama advocated for a comprehensive policy review. Citi News' Philip Nilate provides details.
Concerning the recent happenings with the free senior high school policy and the debate on this particular policy, the former president and the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, John Dramani Mahama, says it will be prudent if the policy is reviewed with support from various stakeholders in the education sector. He highlighted that this will be done in the first 100 days when he wins power.
To call stakeholders together. And stakeholders means the teachers, the students, the parents, the experts in education, because SHS is consuming more than half of the total budget for education. And yet, we are not getting the benefits of spending more than half our budget on education. Basic education is suffering because we're spending all the money on SHS. And so the basic students have not gotten textbooks for more than 5 years. They don't have the core textbooks. Their capitation grant is in arrears. The schools have no tables and chairs. Schools under trees are springing up again because we're not building classrooms for them. And so I'm saying that let all of us come as stakeholders. I don't say I will review. I said Ghanaians will come together as stakeholders and will review the implementation. We're not reviewing free SHS, we're reviewing the implementation of free SHS. Quality of the food is bad. Parents are spending more money feeding their kids. Indeed, parents, on the average, parents are spending more today than they were spending when we were paying fees. Within 100 days of my becoming president, we're going to call a stakeholders conference on free SHS to review the implementational bottlenecks so that we can get more benefits from the free SHS. And you'll be surprised, when that conference is called, the head teachers and others who have been suffering in silence will now have the freedom to talk. You'll be surprised at what you're going to hear. Mark my words.
He reiterated the need for metropolitan, municipal, district chief executives to be elected, but not on partisan basis.
DCs I supported, and actually we had my party had expressed our support for election of MMDCs. The difference between us and our colleagues in the MPP is that our position was that the non-participation of political parties at the local government level should be maintained. And so if assemblymen are standing, let them stand on their individual character. And we suggested the same. If DCs are standing, you can set the qualification. You can say you must have a tertiary education, or you must have a degree, a first degree from a recognized university or something like that. And most of them will tell you they are not accountable to you, the ordinary citizen in the district. Their accountability is to the president who appointed them. And so the people should be able to hold them to account by electing them. If the people elect them, then it means that they'll be accountable to the people. Exactly. Because if they have to stand for re-election, they have to go back and account to the people what they have done with the mandate that they were given.
Exactly.
So we support election of MMDCs, but on a non-partisan basis. That's our position.
Reporting for Citi News, my name is Philip Nilate.